So full of self-confidence, and everything you said made a lot of sense. I thought I was too cold to ever love again, but every single word cut through the rain. We see the distance grow, I just need to know, do you even feel the same? I'm living in your messages.
Hello everyone, my name is Otto and I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. This is the Osmo Mobile 4, also known as the DJI OM4. If you're thinking about buying the OM4, I do have a video review where I do an unboxing and I explain how to set up the gimbal and how to use it. The link should be up here and on the description down below. If you bought the OM4 and you want to learn how to use the basic functions of the MiMo app and what it has to offer, you are in the right place. On this video, I will explain how to make a time lapse, how to create hyperlapses, how to make panorama shots, how to make spinshots, and how to create short stories without knowing how to edit your videos. Everything is going to be done inside the MiMo app. Here on the right side, you will see all of the major functions, and the most basic ones are video and pictures. On the opposite side, we can see these three dots over here, which opens up the app menu, where you can configure many things. And this is where you can set your white balance over here. Outside of this menu, over here, you can select the resolution for your video at 4K, 1080, or 720. On picture mode, you can set a timer for 3, 5, or 7 seconds. For video and picture mode, you can also select this little hand over here, and this will enable gesture control. All you have to do is this or this. There are two options that you can choose. One is follow and shoot, which is going to track you and take the picture or start recording at the same time. And the other option will take the picture or start recording, but it will not track you. Either option is going to be useful if you're using it like on a group shot or if you're using the gimbal by yourself. To make a time lapse, you select it over here. And on the top, you have a few options that you have to select. The interval is the time that will pass between two shots. For example, if you select 2 seconds, it will take 1 shot or frame every 2 seconds. Then you select the duration, which is how long you want the camera to be doing this. And this over here is the result in time of the time lapse. In this case, if I make a 1 second interval for 10 minutes, my time lapse video will be 20 seconds. If you want to add some motion, like panning or tilting, you can set the path over here. And you move the gimbal to the location you want, hit the plus here, then move to the next area or location where you want it to stop. You hit the plus again, and right there I have point A and point B, and you can just hit record, or you can choose up to 4 points. So I can do a point C. Let's say I want to move it up there, and then I can set a last place. So I have A, B, C, and D. I like keeping it simple, so most of the time I only use a point A and a point B. Like that. Hyperlapse is like a time lapse, but there's going to be movement because the gimbal is going to be moving into any given direction instead of staying the same place like this. This one would be a time lapse, and this other example would be a hyperlapse. On the gimbal, choose hyperlapse over here, and here on the left, there is the option to choose the speed that you want to. The faster the frames are going to be. When you're ready, just hit record and start walking. If you want to make wider shots, there are 3 types of panorama shots that you can use. Select panorama on the right side menu. Over here, you can select 3 types of panorama shots: 3x3, 240-degree angle, and the new Clone Me. On the 3x3, the camera will take 9 pictures on a 3x3 grid. Then we have the 240-degree angle, which will take 7 pictures from left to right, making a 240-degree angle, like the name suggests. And last but not least, we have the Panorama Clone Me. Once you activate this, the camera will take a total of 3 pictures. You will have 5 seconds between every shot to move from the first point on the left side, then to the middle, and then to the right side. I don't think this is something that I would be using like every single day, but I gotta confess that I had a lot of fun making these shots, and all it takes is a little bit of creativity or mix and match where you can do different things with your friends. If you're still here and you're getting value out of this, please give me a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to the channel. Spinshot is this cool effect where the camera spins around, and to activate this, you need to be on video mode. Go to the 3 dots over here and go to this symbol that looks like a camera icon. On the top, there is an option called Follow Mode, and you open this submenu and you choose the Spinshot. To exit the menu, press anywhere on the main screen, hit record, and with the joystick, you can make the camera spin clockwise or counterclockwise. Something to know is that it will not keep spinning forever due to hardware limitations, but still it is really fun to use. The story mode is a set of presets or templates that is going to help you to create a short clip. It will add transitions, music, and even filters on the video clip. On the menu on the right side, you will find story, or you can click on this little box with an S. Once you're there, you can see the preview of how each of the templates will look like. You press start, and at the bottom you will see how many clips it needs and the duration of each clip. For this example, this story is going to need 4 different clips. So when you're ready, all you have to do is hit record, and when it's done, it will show you a preview of that clip. If you don't like it, you can retake the shot over here, or you can shoot the next clip by selecting it here or just selecting it over here. Once you have all the clips that you need, you can watch the whole preview and then save it into your smartphone. Just so you know, different templates will have different durations, and if you don't like any of these presets, you can also use the custom story. Here you will basically have the same if you choose from stories, but you're gonna have different ones and they're gonna have like different durations. The good thing about this is that you are going to be able to select a custom gimbal action between every shot or clip. For example, I can choose any of these actions and I can preview what it's going to do. So I made this clip really quick and everything was done inside the app. The transitions, the music, the filters. Honestly, I'm not using the music that it came with because I don't know how it works with YouTube, with the copyrights and all that. Everything was so simple. I had a video clip of about 20 seconds right away at that moment, and I could just share it with anyone on any social platform without even having to go back home and edit anything. If you haven't bought the OM4 and you want to check it out, I have a link on the description down below, as well as everything that I use for filmmaking and making all these videos. If you have any questions about the OM4, please make sure to ask them on the comments down below. And if you don't have any questions about this gimbal, just say hi, say hello, and I usually reply to everyone. So stay safe. That's it for now. I'll see you in the next one.
See the distance grow. I just need